Hello everyone. I just want to do a quick overview of this TACKLIFE USB power bank and car jump starter. Now, this device is about 90 bucks, and just to give a little background, this is the third device I have like this. The first one I purchased myself, and the next two were sent to me to review. So I was sent this item, and I also just want to say that this isn't really something I used before, but ever since I got the first device I purchased myself, this has literally been one of the most useful and handy things like I've ever owned. I mean, this thing will charge a phone multiple times over. It'll charge all kinds of devices, and basically this is the third iteration of what I'm receiving. Now, overall, I actually like it. You know what? The only con I have here is that the battery level is displayed by kind of just these lights, and the other two I have, there's just a simple, kind of like digital display that tells you a percent. And I just feel more comfortable seeing a percent. Now, overall, you wonder what's the difference between this and the other two devices and, all the many devices out there. Now, another main difference with this one and the other two is that instead of being charged by kind of a general kind of power adapter that has a plug like this is charged by a micro USB cable. This is actually kind of interesting. It's actually pretty good. It's a good change because if you think about it, you can now bring this device anywhere and charge it easily. You no longer have to worry about having any kind of charger brick or anything like that because it uses a standard charger, and this is actually really great. Another difference is it comes with this device here, which allows you to plug in any cigarette adapter for your car device into here and use it. This is also great as the other two did not come with this. The only other minor con is it doesn't come with a USB-C cable or one of those new cables that have 3 chargers all in one, so like a iPhone, USB-C, and micro. It pretty much does the same thing. It has a LED light, so this is a great flashlight. It will obviously start your car, and this will jump start pretty much any car. So if you have a V8 truck, this will jump start it no problem. I did not test this particular unit, but the last two devices I had worked perfectly on my boat and on my car, and I see no reason why this wouldn't work instantly. In fact, the other units I was able to start my car in under 1 minute. Literally, my car was dead, and within 1 minute, I had it going. So these devices are super handy, and don't think of them as a car jump starter. They are just a simple battery bank. You need power for something, it'll get the job done. I just used this to charge up my phone. It charged very quickly. It seems great, and one other thing I noticed about this device while I was kind of playing around with it versus the other two I had, the other two are more kind of brick shaped. And the fact that this is kind of skinny and long, I think is much better, as in like you can be stored more easily wherever you go, whether you're traveling, using this to charge your phone, as a flashlight for camping, in your car, between the seats. The thinner, longer profile, I think, works much, much better. So overall, I mean, this device is 90 bucks. Overall, none of these devices are really cheap, but I really recommend them. I know most people don't ever have to jump to start their car, or probably won't, but it's really not about that. It's about, do you want to buy a simple phone kind of charging block, maybe 30, 40, 50 bucks, that'll charge up your phone 1 or 2 times. But like, when you buy this thing, it's just like a brick of power. Literally, anything you need will get charged. You go away for a couple days, you're anywhere, like you charge your phone multiple times. Now with a new cigarette adapter, you can plug in all kinds of appliances, things like tire inflators and just anything that will plug into a cigarette lighter. Obviously it has 2 USB ports like the other 2 devices I reviewed, but it's just a super handy device to own. You can't, the amount of energy that is stored in this brick cannot be overstated. And the issue I had always with the smaller kind of phone charger type things I had is that I'd use it to charge my phone, and I'd always forget to charge the device. So it wouldn't do its job because every night or every time I use it, I'd have to go home and charge it. But because these type of devices, they provide so many chargers, say to fully charge your phone, that I don't have to go home and worry about charging it. I can charge my phone 2 or 3 times, I can top it up, and I can charge it a week later. It's amazing. And now the fact that this has a micro USB to charge the device, I can now go to my friend's house, I can use a standard car charger, I can use anything to charge it. I think that's a good move. With every iteration, these things become better. Like I said, the only thing I wished it was a digital display. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. However, overall, these devices just keep getting better, and I think this is the best one of the three I have. The first one I purchased, and this is the second one that I've been sent to review. And the amount of times this device has saved me traveling around the world, jump starting my boat, it's just amazing. You know, like if someone's stuck on the side of the road, you can have them up and running in 1 minute. And just one really important fact: when you use the jump starter, you plug this in and you need to press this little button which charges the capacitor and allows you to start it. So if you just plug this in and connect it to your car, it will not work. So just be aware of that. I mentioned that in my first video review of these type of devices, but the first time I ever purchased it, it was the middle of the night, my car wouldn't start, I was on the boat ramp, and I spent a couple of minutes being like, why is this not working? And all you have to do is just press the button that says boost, which will charge the capacitor and allow you to start the car. Remember, it's not just for cars, like I said, it's for boats, it's for anything that needs electricity to start. So it's just like a super handy tool to have. I know they sent me this, but I can't understate how awesome it is to own something like this.